Hello everyone, welcome back to Piedra Designs. This week I've got mounted up a piece of Bloodwood. This blank is about 7 inches, was square, I've knocked the corners off, by 2 inches thick. Gonna try to keep this as big as possible, as close to 7 inches when we're done as possible. But that'll depend on how close to center I was when I drilled for the woodworm screw, which is what we're mounted up on. Gonna start turning at about 1,000 RPM. Already need to sharpen up on that. That Bloodwood is hard on the edge. I think we're about ready for some sanding. Right, I think that's good on the sanding. We'll get that cleaned off with some denatured alcohol. I can't get over this. Just sanded up to 320. That Bloodwood is already showing some chatoyance in there. I don't know if the camera is picking that up, but man, that's going to be beautiful. And this is the sanding sealer, which is just some store-bought shellac cut down 50-50 with some denatured alcohol. I'll do 2 coats of this, and then we'll come back when it's time for the abrasive paste. Alright, got our sanding sealer on there. Now it's time for the abrasive paste. I just can't get over the chatoyance in that Bloodwood. Just sanded up to 320 and then 2 coats of sanding sealer on there. I can't imagine what this is going to look like after it's polished up. Wow, that's just amazing. So now it's time to get this thing off the woodworm screw and turn around and start hollowing out. Time to sharpen. Time to sharpen up again. Alright, we'll see if we can give this guy a scrape and clean that up a little bit. I think that's about as good as I'm gonna get that. We'll move on to some sanding now, and we'll get back to you guys when we're ready for sanding sealer and abrasive paste and polish. See you in a bit. Alright, forgot to turn the camera on for the sanding sealer, but we are sanded up through 320, got the sanding sealer on, and now it's time for the abrasive paste. And I still just cannot get over the chatoyance in that Bloodwood just sanded up to 320. Although the way this stuff cuts, I've sharpened more on this one bowl. It's not surprising how well it shines up. Alright, so here we have it done. Our Bloodwood bowl. We did come out at 6 7/8 diameter. It's an inch and 7/8 tall, and we have 1.5 inches inside depth. Starting to sound like a broken record here, and I don't know if we can this camera to pick it up, but that chatoyance in that Bloodwood is just amazing. I was really amazed, even just, I mean, before the sanding sealer, just sanding to 320 was already starting to show up in there. It was very hard to cut. I think both on the outside of the bowl and the inside, I must have sharpened 4 or 5 times. That stuff was almost like desert ironwood, which I haven't done a video of that for you guys, but I do have a little bit of desert ironwood, and that stuff is really hard to turn. Very beautiful wood, but really hard to turn. And this Bloodwood was very similar to that. Not quite as hard as the ironwood, but almost. But anyways, that's it for this week. If you liked what you saw, be sure and give us a thumbs up, share it around. If you haven't already done so, be sure to subscribe to the channel. From Piedra Designs, thanks for watching.